Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing the best you can do. This is what I learned staying in abroad, working until now, staying here in Malaysia. Good evening everyone, this is Abhi and this is the episode 2 of sTalk. So before I continue and before I go with the episode 2, I would like to share one thing. After episode 1, I talked with some of my friends who listen to my podcast, and I invited them also, guys, we can do the same thing. But they were shy. I feel like they're not very much confident whether they could talk. They feel like it's very professional, but I told them we are friends, and that's more important. Nothing is important than that. So if you're friends, why? Who's going to judge us? I know you, you know me. That's it. And we are here to talk. Talk about what you have experienced in your life. How was your journey until now? And how is my journey until now? How was a meeting with you in somewhere? The word is so small, right? So how I end up, meeting with you, and same goes on me as well. So anyways, some are convinced. Luckily, some I couldn't convince them. Hopefully one day, someday they will be ready to talk with me here. So I would like to share with them. Okay. So this is episode 2, which I'm going to talk about myself, my experience, my life experience, working abroad, staying abroad. People who are in their home country, they might be feel like everything is so cool, like when you're staying abroad and everything is like that. But the reality is a bit different actually. Okay. So let's start, guys. So today is July 8th and the time is 10:38. It's about weekend already, right? Okay. So when I landed in KL in Malaysia in 2016 for my study purpose, I did my study here actually, and after that the first 6 months I was quite busy because I had classes. And when I came here, a bit nervous. Guys, what happened in the first 2 to 3 days, I didn't get any place to eat. I was looking for the food, like where's the restaurant. Nobody even give me a hint that you can go down and there is a restaurant just downstairs only. Nobody even told me. And I was expecting that there will be someone can come and just refill the gas so I can cook something maybe, but it never worked out actually. So and then I still remember when I came to know there is a station train, the LRT train station in Malaysia is LRT. So metro station is just nearby, it's walking distance from the place I was staying. And when I on the train, when it's almost going to reach the next stop, then I realized which was the last stop. I had to come back again, right? Then I tried to talk with one of the people, there. Then they couldn't understand. I'm sure English was the barrier, and then he couldn't understand. Then I tried to feel like, hey, you're not that dumb, right? You can check that, that there's so many stoppages already display over there, right? You can check which is the next stop. Then I realized, oh yeah, now I know which was the last stop, where I had to come back again. So that was the first crazy experience for me. Oh no, I thought I'm lost already. Okay, so after that, what happened? For 6 months I wanted to look for a job because sitting in the apartment was really boring. So I looked for some, but I was really busy actually because the first semester was really busy. I had classes, and then second semester we had mostly based on assignment work actually. So I had enough time. So the job that I got, but not really easily I just get the job, no. So I got a job night shift in a hotel as a receptionist. Okay. That job, that I never worked before in the night shift, and that time when I started to work, I didn't think about anything, just because, okay, 8 hours, you're going to work, you're going to do something for some money, and that money you're going to utilize to cover expenses, to maybe you can spend food, eat whatever the things you want, at least, right? You need to ask your parents, right? So that was it comes into my mind. But it was 2 to 3 weeks it was really okay. And after that, because in the beginning, night shift, I was also like doing my assignment at those time, at least I can feel like I can stay awake, and if there is no check-in much, then it feel boring. And I'm not that kind of person who love to watch, drama, movies like that. I do watch, but it depends. It depends on like something, Yeah, I like adventure things, Yeah, nowadays Marvel Studios, Yeah, but still I feel like spending time on yourself, that what you like, what make you be more uh, competitive, among others, how you can improve your skills, like there are a lot of things to learn, and there are so many platforms nowadays to get the knowledge, and you need to only learn, you must have the, like the, you have to be initiative, like to adopt something new, right? So that was like, I had that kind of mindset I have. So anyways, and I still remember that I didn't know much about Netflix. Maybe recently they launched, I don't know, but I heard a lot about Netflix, and then there was a Netflix, in the app, so in the TV lobby. So I open it. So whenever the guests, they just check in, check out, like they are always like having a look, what series or movie was going on. So what the first of the things I liked about that Netflix content, that quality. Oh, it's very good quality at least, you don't need to download. I remember my bachelor days, that you need to download. Some of my connections, my friend, they were really looking for the what MKV5 Blu-ray, that kind of quality you're really looking for. So in that aspect, I was say, oh, quality is good, you don't need to download those things. You can spend your time here. So that was I thought of, the first of all. So it was and then but I remember that this journey because I got a chance to meet a lot of people, and that was the main reason that I came to know that why traveling is so important. And being a solo travel, that it's another kind of, it's like a bonus. If you're a solo traveler, you learn everything by yourself. No one gonna teach you. You're gonna fall, you're gonna have to stand up, then you're gonna push yourself, you're gonna motivate yourself, you're gonna inspire yourself, you're gonna do everything by yourself. So that's the like, the point, like when you do it everything by yourself. And sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy going, kind of things. So I when I met people, while talking with them and everything, then I realized, wow, like people are coming here, so like there's no one, they're alone. They just came here to explore. Wow, that was really interesting for me, Okay, all right. Because when I was in India, and I'm from north actually, and in summers it's damn hot actually, so and when it's true that I didn't get much time to travel actually. I was busy in studies. India is parents, study first, get a job, nice package, get married, then think about other things, that is like normally it happens, actually still actually, okay. But thank God, like nowadays we are also adopting the new things. That's very good actually, yeah. So that was the thing when I came to Malaysia, study this and that had planned everything. But like luckily, I don't know, luckily for my parents, I'm not that luckily that I grew up. I did my schooling boarding school, so that made me very strong, independent. Like whatever things will happen, you have to go through. You have to do it by yourself. There is no one there to help you, bro. So that kind of things I already had in my mind, when I came. So, and then when you challenge yourself, when you test yourself, whether you know it or not, it might be wrong. It will make you to put you in that danger, like situation or something like that. But you risk is everywhere, right? So, okay, but after 1, 2, 3 attempts, when you get it, then it's time to celebrate, right? And you deserve that. So that's why in the beginning, you guys remember I said, like, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't punish yourself. Don't be so cruel, about meeting people, about taking some risk, about anything. Because you're doing it, that whether you're honest or not with yourself. You know it. You don't need to prove anyone. You don't need to advertise your efforts on any platform, You know it. And you also know that you're doing best that you can do. So we need to accept this. Well, we are doing it, and no one's going there to help you. So you are the one who are going to push yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be loyal with yourself. And you have to do your best. We have 24 hours. Either you make it, either you lose, or either you gain, So that's what luckily that I'm lucky still Malaysia really offers me a lot of things, that so the diversified country, you see so many people of different country that doesn't make you feel like you're left out, yeah. And it's been a long time. I've never been to India. Soon I hope I can go back to visit my parents. It's been a long time. Things has been changed, and then after some more this pandemic has changed so many things. Yeah. So until now, I'm still whenever I meet people, I think it's easy for me to know them through my experience that I've gone through meeting people, different people, So, and I would recommend that just accept the people the way they are. The more you accept them, the more they will be also accept you in that way. And trust me, guys, people are amazing. Whether they're from any country, they are really amazing. Just don't put your expectation on their shoulder. Just accept them the way they are. Then they will show you the way, the way they want to be. So maybe you can walk through together, right? And make a new memories. Because memories stay in the end, right? Not the people. Yeah. So in the coming episode, I would like to invite some of my friends. I spoke with them last few days back, and they are ready to talk with me. And I'm so happy to share with you guys about how I met with them and how the journey with them until now. It's gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be so amazing. Trust me, guys. Yeah. And I believe that people will agree, on things that I'm gonna say. Giving up was never in the plan, right? But neither was all this change. So you didn't expect to grow into the strong person you are today. But here you are. You're not giving up. You're not changing your mind. You have simply outgrown who you used to be. And that means that your goals and plans are shifting just as much. So we need to always remember that just keep growing, learning, outgrowing, and outlearning, and just doing everything that feels right for you. That's the least we can do. That do what feels right for you, and there's nothing bad about it, right? So, in the next episode, I'm gonna talk with one of my friend, as I just mentioned earlier. Okay, so till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend, and see you in the next episode. Thank you. Dhanyavad.